began the martini glass with vermouth, before adding a precisely measured, hefty amount of Gilbey's gin to the ice in the mixer. He then stirred the mixture precisely 100 times before pouring it into 2 large, long-stemmed martini glasses and adding 2 pickled onions on a toothpick to each. He took one of the martinis, very carefully placed it in the freezer, and gently closed the freezer door. Then, carefully carrying the other martini, he walked to the couch and sat down as far away from Beth Wilson as the couch would permit. He brought the glass to his lips, looked at her over the rim, and said, "You may begin the apology." Then he took his first sip.
Where's mine?
"You're kidding, right?"
You are not going to offer me a drink after that long Ed McMahon speech?
"What work did you do today is one question that pops to mind," Castile said.
I told you, I'm getting married on Sunday. I spent all day with half a dozen giggling women getting ready.
"I can see where that would be tiring. The next question is a little delicate. Your father..."
My father has a problem with alcohol. Something about his metabolism my mother and I don't.
"And you want a martini?"
There wouldn't be too much trouble. I happen to notice you made 2.
"There is a reason for that. You know what they say about martinis."
I'll bet you're about to tell me.
"Martinis are like a woman's breasts," Castillo said solemnly. "1 is not enough, and 3 is too many."
My God, that's disgusting. I can't believe you said that to me.
She could not, however hard she tried, completely restrain the smile that came to her face. "I made 2 because I planned to drink 2, Castillo said. "The idea of making 1 for you never entered my mind."
Well, now that it has, are you going to give me one?
"I'm not sure that would be wise."
Why not?
"Well, if a couple of bells puts your father on a bicycle, there's no telling what 1 martini would do to you," Castillo said, and then his mouth went on autopilot. "You might, for example, tear off your clothes and throw yourself into my arms." She looked at him incredulously for a moment, then got off the couch and walked to the refrigerator, commenting en route,
Don't hold your breath. My God, you're an absolute lunatic.
She took the second martini out of the freezer and carried it back to the couch. She extended it to him.
Let's start over, okay?
He shrugged. "Why not?" They tapped glasses. Both took a sip.
I came here, Castillo.
"I call you Beth and you call me Castillo. Is that the way to commence an apology?"
I came here, Charlie,
Never.
to apologize for my behavior at my house on Saturday.
And well you should. You nearly reduced poor Dick Miller to tears. He's very sensitive. She shook her head, took another sip of the martini, and went doggedly on.
And to ask a favor.
Well, that certainly explains why you felt you needed a drink. Asking a favor, much less apologizing to the likes of me, has to be very difficult for someone like you.
What is that supposed to mean?
You are